So today we're talking about these negative effects of social media on teens with two of my students, Jumana and Mohammed here. We'll try to make it as beneficial as possible. We can speak some Arabic if you need it to, guys. Okay? It's okay. So my question to Jumana right now, can you give me your opinion about the negative effects of social media on the young generation?
In my point of view, that social media has a negative effects on teenagers.
Mm-hmm.
Like teenagers now are copying everything.
Okay.
If it's good, bad, they're copying.
So they don't care,
Yeah.
or maybe they don't feel it.
Yeah. Everything that is trending or fashion or stylish, they are copying.
And what's the problem with copying?
That they are copying bad things.
I mean, how do you know that it's bad? Why do you see it as bad? What is bad and what is good for you?
If you see your generation and our generation, of course, the generation is too better than our, because they like they are good and they are not in your time. You don't have social media, no television.
When I was young, you mean? Yeah.
So that's good. You don't have social media.
So you mean I was lucky?
To have
Or
a
I'm
negative
lucky.
effect on you.
Okay, so I will talk about this in more detail, or maybe you will. So she says that I'm lucky because I didn't have social media when I was younger, or when I was 10 or 15 years old, right?
Yeah.
Why do you think she says that? I mean, why am I lucky? What's wrong? What's the problem with the effects on these people?
I don't think there is something wrong. If you're gonna be a good person, you do everything right.
And if you're bad?
You do everything is bad.
But you're a good person.
In your generation, for sure there is bad people.
There are bad people every time, everywhere, maybe in every generation. But you mean, or maybe she meant, when I was younger, I didn't have all of the distraction, all of the websites, all of the content, all of the videos that we have, the reels and the trending stuff. So maybe even if I wanted, I think she says, I wanted to get bad. If I wanted to get bad, I wouldn't, because there's nothing that can help me go bad. What do you think?
You know, I will tell you something. In our generation, I heard my classmates talking. I'm in love. What? You're too young. Look, this is
12-year-old.
This is social media effects. Now in social media, the vloggers are, oh, I'm in love with this guy. He's my crush, and blah 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 blah.
That's the new vlogs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
I mean, I watch vlogs sometimes. People talking about their life, talking about shopping, talking about... But they talk about that
I
only?
think that's not good.
That's too bad.
They talk in his life, and his life is private life, I think.
A bright life?
Private.
A private. They talk about their private life online,
Sir,
on video.
an Egyptian girl. Hi, hello. I will go on date with my boyfriend today.
That's on video.
Yeah, it's 9 years old girl.
Wow, that's crazy.
I told you.
And where do these things show up generally on what social media app?
Maybe the most TikTok.
Mostly
And YouTube.
TikTok
And YouTube.
YouTube.
And I think Facebook.
Or maybe, nowadays every website has shorts or reels,
Yeah.
Instagram, Facebook,
Too bad.
YouTube, wherever you go. Okay, so Mohammed, why do you think social media is bad for this generation?
Because this generation can't think well. Like anybody's big person
Adults?
above 30, 40, they can think well. But not all for sure.
Even some adults are addicted to reels and negative things
Yeah.
on social media,
Yeah.
so they also can't think well. Anyway, so do you think social media is negatively affecting their study or school life or not?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Can you tell me how?
They waste their time for watching bad videos and make like trends. Oh my god, that's dance, let's make this. And they waste many times so they can go to school or study.
Or study. So they are just lost into watching more and more, copying,
And
And-
everything is trend.
and in the end wasting their time
Yeah.
without any studying. Instead of studying, they waste their time. Do you have anything to add before we?
Maybe.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe you can have a bad friend on social media. You are good, but
Mhm.
if you have a bad friend on social media, it can learn you bad things.
He can teach you
Yeah.
some bad things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So social media.
You mean an online friend?
Yeah.
Somebody you don't know on
No,
reality?
No.
It's
And
it's
the
can
real
invade your
friends from
privacy.
school.
Hack your phone.
Maybe.
It have it's maybe it has a cyberbullying.
Yeah, and that's a very important point. Thank you for mentioning that. Cyberbullying. Mohammed, have you heard of this term before? Cyberbullying?
No.
So, Jumana, what is cyberbullying? Can you
It's
explain?
like someone bullies you, but on social media, like a funny video that will embarrass you. It's like this.
So, bullying is like what? You know the meaning of bullying?
Yeah.
Okay, cyber means online, in the internet space, in the internet realm, in that space.
I didn't see bullying on
So,
social media before.
Okay, he hasn't seen any of that before. Do you have any examples of cyberbullying?
Yeah, I heard of American girl. That's her friend. Take a picture of her while she was cooking, but her hair was messy and she wasn't organized.
Like she wasn't ready for
Yeah.
the shot, and
She took a picture of her and posted on Instagram,
on Instagram, yes,
and she like
and made fun of that
yeah.
picture.
It's like it sounds fun, and we were just talking, but this is a cyberbullying.
Yeah, and a lot of cyberbullying is happening around, especially like when you send your picture, some people might ask you for your picture, or you post your own picture doing something, and some people mock you,
Yeah.
They make fun of you. Oh, you're too fat. Oh, you're too thin. Something like that. You are ugly. You're not beautiful. I'm more beautiful than you. And something like that. And the kid now will feel so bad about himself. And he starts thinking this is very important, and it has a very bad negative effect, in fact, that you start thinking like, I'm ugly, I'm bad. Everybody is happier than me. I'm sad. Look, and you watch their videos, and these videos are well prepared. They prepare the perfect picture. They just want you to see, right, Mohammed? They want you to see one side of the story.
They are breaking your confidence.
They break your confidence. You lose trust.
You're
You
losing
lose
your
confidence.
and the moral of this that you have to believe in yourself.
Okay. So, in the end, what is an advice to... Should we stay away from social media, or should we use it in a different way? Or what do you advise your friends? Yes, Mohammed.
Use it in different ways.
Again, please.
Use it in different ways.
Use it in different ways, like try to look for what?
Reading,
Mm-hmm.
study from the social media.
So you mean there are
News.
some good sources
Yeah,
for study? Like what can you learn on social media?
Science fairs, English grammar,
So you told me about that guy,
math, study.
somebody who does experiments.
How to cook.
How to cook? Okay, if you're interested.
How to write an essay.
Programming.
So there are a lot of
Yeah.
good
Yes,
sides.
many.
It's
So many.
funny and it hasn't to be like education or something like that, but it have to be moral. To learn you have to learn something new.
So it doesn't have to
unique.
be educational, you mean?
Yeah.
But you can learn a lot. You can just be a better person.
Yeah.
Learn what's going on around without losing confidence and without losing yourself in the trend and without copying others, whatever they do, regardless, good or bad, you just copy them. That's the biggest problem as far as I understood from you. Copying, right? All right. Thank you. That was all for this topic.